I'm Janine from Purple Room Yoga, and this is an updated version of the post-swim stretch. So ideally you've already gone for your swim, and this is a stretch class for you to cool down and stretch out afterwards. So you might want a couple of blocks and a strap just handy and nearby. We're going to start in child's pose. The knees can be together or apart. The arms can be in front of you or alongside the body. If the head doesn't touch the floor, feel free to rest it on a block. Maybe place a block under your hips, or roll up a towel and place it behind your knees. Just find a comfortable child's pose for yourself, letting the body melt into the floor. Take a deep breath in, and a slow breath out. Just letting the shoulders relax, letting the spine lengthen. Take another deep breath in, and exhale. Lifting up to table. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Spread the fingers wide on the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, round through the lower back, through the middle back, through the upper back, coming into a cat pose. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the waist, pull the chest forward and lift up into cow pose. Again, round through the lower back, through the middle back, through the upper back, moving sequentially, letting the head drop. Starting with the pelvis. Reverse the curve in the spine, coming into cow pose, moving one vertebra at a time from the tailbone to the head. One more time, round into cat. Draw the navel to the spine, the ribs to the hips. And then reverse. Coming into cow pose. Moving sequentially through the spine, and then pull the front ribs into neutral, coming into your table pose. Step your right foot forward to a lunge, and here it's helpful to have some blocks. Maybe the hands come to the floor, maybe the hands come to blocks. Release out of the stretch just a few inches. Engage the left glutes and press the hips forward, lifting through the chest, and you'll feel a nice opening in the front of that left hip. Feel your feet pressing into the floor. This will take some of the pressure off that back knee. You can stay just as you are, or maybe bring the hands to the thigh, pressing the chest away from the thigh, coming a little more vertical, getting a little more hip flexor opening. You can stay here or interlace the fingers. Squeeze the shoulder blades and lift the chest. And if you can't interlace the fingers, you can grab your strap and bring your hands behind you, walking the hands toward each other, opening the chest and the shoulders. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more inhale. And release the hands back down. Straighten the right leg, flex the foot. And then bend the knee just a few inches. Engage the right quads as you straighten the leg. Start with your flat back. Feel the sit bones, the base of the pelvis reaching away from the right heel. 5 toes to the ceiling. You're probably already feeling a hamstring stretch. The hands are under the shoulders. Maybe they're on the floor, maybe on blocks. Maybe the blocks are very high. If you have very tight hamstrings, you might come a little bit higher. You can stay with your flat back, or if it's available to you, fold forward over the right leg. Another option is to sit the left hip on the left heel, and you might place a block under your right hip for some support. Melting forward over the right leg. Breathing into whichever hamstring stretch suits you best. Breathing out. Feel the base of the right hip and the right heel lengthening in opposite directions. Try not to force the stretch. Try not to fight it. See if you can find some surrender. Relaxing the body forward over the leg. Take another deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then coming back to table. This time step the left foot forward to a lunge. And again, hands on the floor blocks right next to your left foot. Try to bring the knee over the ankle so you have a nice solid foundation through that front leg. Pressing both feet into the floor. Taking some of the pressure off that back knee. Stay just as you are, or hands to left thigh. Moving the chest away from the thigh, engaging the right glutes, melting the hips forward. Or again, interlace the fingers, this time with the other fingers on top, or grab your strap behind you and walk the hands toward each other, trying to squeeze the shoulder blades as you lift through the chest. Little upper back bend perhaps, opening through the chest and the front of the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale and release. Straighten the left leg, flex the foot, walk the hands on the floor blocks underneath your shoulders. Bend the knee just a few inches. Engage the quads to lengthen the leg. Try not to hang into the knee joint. Feel the left sit bone, left heel reaching away from each other. 5 toes to the ceiling. Try to draw the toes back. You might feel a calf stretch as well as the hamstring stretch. Stay just as you are with a flat back, or gently melt forward over the left leg. Or maybe you can sit the right hip on the right heel, maybe a block under that left hip for some support. Lengthen through the spine and soften over the leg. Taking the hamstring stretch that suits you best on this side today. Breathing into the sensation that you feel. Use the exhale to relax more. So again, you're not forcing or pushing the stretch. You're trying to find a release of tension so that as you exhale, you relax the muscles a little bit more and maybe can go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Take another deep breath in and a slow breath out. And then coming back to table. You're going to come into a comfortable cross-legged position with the right leg in front. So bringing the right leg in front, if your knees are way up in the air, you may want to sit up on a block. Just makes it a little more comfortable to get the hips higher than the knees. And then take your strap and hold it long, bringing the arms pretty wide on the strap. Feel the shoulders down. Reach the arms up overhead and back behind you, and then up overhead and forward. And you can go back and forth a few times. If you're not feeling much stretch in the shoulders or chest, walk the hands a little bit closer as you move up and back. Right? If you kind of get stuck back here, you can hang here and breathe. If it doesn't come all the way down, that's fine too, getting that nice chest opening. We're just moving through a range of motion for the chest and shoulders, going up and down. And then reach the arms up overhead. Keep that right hip down and take a little side bend to the left. Feel the right ribs lifting away from the right hip. Feel the head dropping to the left. Feel the shoulder blades down and wide across your upper back. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to vertical. You're going to switch the leg that's in front. So now the left leg is in front. And again, we're going to go up and over the head a bunch of times. Maybe this time's a little more comfortable and you can walk the hands a little closer. Listen to your body again. Don't force anything. We're just trying to loosen up the shoulders, stretch out the shoulders and chest. And then once you've gone back and forth a good number of times, bring the arms back overhead. This time the left hip drops and you side bend right. Feel those left ribs lifting up so you're not collapsing to the right. You're going up and over an imaginary beach ball. Feel the shoulder blades wide across your upper back and down. Opening up through the rib cage, through the lower back. Take another inhale. Exhale. And then coming up to vertical. Releasing the strap. You're going to sit down on your knees. And you can either kneel or, again, sit on a block or maybe a couple of blocks, whatever's comfortable for you. You're going to bring the hands behind your back. So step one is to try to touch the fingertips together behind you. Shoulder blades squeeze toward each other, elbows come back. If you can do that comfortably, then maybe you can grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. Shoulder blades squeeze, elbows pull back. And if that's comfortable, maybe slide the fingers up the back, pressing the palms and wrists together. trying to get the heels of the thumbs to touch. And this will create a little more stretch through the wrists as well as the forearms. Feel the shoulder blades moving toward each other. Chest is open. Collarbones wide. Try to pull the front ribs into the back ribs so you're not popping the ribs forward. Pull the ribs in. Nice opening through the forearms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then release the arms back to the side. Cross the right arm under the left arm. And you can either grab opposite shoulders, or if it's available, bring the palms together. Trying to cross at the elbows. Palms together, eagle arms. Press the elbows forward and up. Draw the shoulder blades down and wide and drop the chin to the chest. Breathing into the neck and upper back. Breathing out. Take an inhale. As you exhale, melt the left ear to the left shoulder. Feel the right shoulder blade going down and to the right. Take a deep breath in and roll the chin to the chest. Moving the right ear to the right shoulder. Left shoulder blade goes down and to the left. Take a deep breath in and roll the chin to the chest. Release the arms, bringing them behind you again. Either fingertips touch. Maybe you clasp opposite elbows with the other forearm on top. Or maybe again, reverse Anjali Mudra. Fingertips up the back. Trying to bring the palms and wrists together. Trying to bring the heels of the thumbs together. Pulling the front ribs into the back ribs. Stretching through the forearms. Stretching through the rotator cuff. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take another deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And then release. Reach the arms to the side like a T. This time left under right. Try to get the elbows to cross. Maybe grabbing opposite shoulders. Maybe bringing the hands together. Elbows press forward and up. Shoulder blades go down and wide, and again, drop the chin to the chest. Breathing into the neck and upper back. Breathing out. Rolling the right ear to the right shoulder. Left shoulder blade goes down and to the left. Take an inhale. And roll the chin to the chest. Moving the left ear to the left shoulder. Right shoulder blade goes down and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And roll the chin to the chest. And then release. Shake out the arms. Coming into your butt. Bringing the feet around in front of you. Walk your hands back just a little bit so that you have room to cross the ankle over the knee. Right ankle over left knee. And then walk yourself toward your leg. Sitting up as tall as you can. Feeling that stretch in the right hip. And you can stay just as you are. Or if this is too much, come down onto your back. Slide the right hand through the triangle, interlacing your fingers behind the left thigh, hugging the left knee toward the left shoulder. Right elbow presses the right knee forward, tailbone drops. Or if that's not enough, you can come up to sit, lowering the left shin to the floor and stacking the right shin directly on top. You can also do directly in front for ankle to knee pose. Stay vertical for a moment, letting the right thigh relax, breathing into the right hip stretch. Stay vertical or hinge forward with a flat back or lengthen and soften over the legs. Breathing here. Sending your breath into that right hip. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Feel a sense of ease as you relax into the stretch. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Come up to sit. Shift to the left, sweeping the right leg around behind you. Grab the foot as the knee comes back and draw the heel to or toward the buttock. Spin the right hip, right ribs, right chest forward toward to face your left knee. Breathing into the quad stretch. And you might tip a little further forward if the stretch is too intense. You might sit a little more upright if the stretch is not intense enough. Breathing into the front of the right thigh. Breathing out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the leg back around in front of you. Flex the foot. And you can either interlace the fingers around the ball of the foot, maybe grab behind the thigh. Sit up tall. And then extend the leg forward. And maybe it doesn't straighten fully. You'll feel a hamstring stretch as you extend the leg. Sit up as tall as you can. And then draw the toes back. Reaching out through the heel, little stretch through the calf. And then point the toes, stretching through the front of the ankle and shin. Draw the toes back, reach out through the heel. Point the feet, stretch through the front of the shin. One more time, draw the toes back. And press the toes forward. And then come into kind of a comfortable flex position. Sitting up tall, feeling that hamstring stretch, just opening up the back of the knee. Take another inhale. Exhale. And then lower the right foot to the floor. Lean back. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. And then walk yourself up to sit. Stay here and breathe, feeling the stretch in that left hip. Or if you prefer, come down onto your back. Left arm through the triangle. Right knee toward right shoulder. Left elbow presses away from the left shoulder. Tailbone drops. Or if you prefer, coming up to sit, right shin on the floor, left shin either directly in front or directly on top. We all have a little unevenness in our hips, and so making sure that you're comfortable, on the edge of uncomfortable but not uncomfortable. Stay vertical. You can hinge forward, you can lengthen forward, or soften over the legs. Breathing into whatever hip stretch that you feel. Using the exhale to soften. Relaxing the hips, relaxing the thighs. Take another deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Coming back up to sit. Shift to the right, sweep the left leg behind you. Grab the foot as the knee comes back. Try to bring the heel to or toward the buttock. And then bring the knee as far back as it'll go. Spin the left hip, left ribs forward. So you're sitting on the right hip and you're trying to bring the left body forward to face the right knee. Again, maybe tipping forward a little bit more. Maybe sitting a little more upright. Breathing into the quad stretch in the front of the left thigh. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Release, bring the left leg around in front of you again. Interlace the fingers around the ball of the foot or maybe behind the thigh. Sitting up tall as you inhale. Exhale, extend the leg as far as it'll go. Draw the toes back, reaching through the heel. Point the foot, stretching through the front of the foot and ankle. Draw the toes back, reach through the heel. Point the foot and stretch the front of the shin. One more time, reach out through the heel. One more time, point the toes. And then come into a neutral flex. Lifting up, reaching the heel and sit bone away from each other. Try not to round the spine. Get up as tall as you can. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Taking the strap, coming into Gomukhasana. So you're going to come up onto your knees. Tuck the left knee behind the right knee. And you can sit on a block or a couple of blocks, or maybe the floor is available to you. Take your strap, take it into the left hand, and drop the strap behind you. Walk the right hand behind you and grab onto the strap. You're going to keep the left elbow high and bend the elbow, walking the hands toward each other on the strap. And maybe they find each other, maybe they don't. Pull the elbows away from each other. Taking a stretch through the left triceps and the right shoulders. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take another inhale. exhale. If you like, tip forward with a flat back, breathing into the hip stretch. Feel the spine lengthening, reaching the elbows away from each other. Take another inhale. Exhale. Release. Set the strap aside. Come back to table. This time tuck the right knee behind the left knee. Separate the feet. Sit down on a block, a mountain of blocks, maybe the floor. And then take your strap into your right hand. Reach it up to the ceiling. Reach the left arm behind you to find the strap. Right elbow bends, keeping the elbow up toward the ceiling. And then walk the hands to or toward each other, holding the strap or holding the hands, whatever's available. Pull the elbows away from each other. Just feel that nice opening. Pulling the front ribs into the back ribs. Pressing the head against the arm if you can. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stay vertical or tip forward with a flat back. Breathing into the hip stretch, the shoulder stretch, the tricep stretch. Breathing out. One more inhale. And release. Coming down onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest. Circle the knees in one direction. Just massage the lower back on the floor. And then circle the knees in the other direction. Letting the arms do the work, legs go along for the ride. Hugging the knees into the chest. Open the arms like a T. Drop the knees over to the left. Lift the right leg up, let the left leg follow. Drop the legs right. Left leg lifts, right leg follows. Drop the legs left. Right leg lifts, left leg follows. Drop the legs right. Left leg lifts, right leg follows. Drop the legs left. Right leg lifts, left leg follows. Drop the legs right. And then roll onto your right side. And come on up to sit. Sweeping the arms out and up, inhale. Exhale the hands together in front of the heart. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a great day.